Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. So, you can see I'm on the main, excuse me, you can see I'm on the main page of Airport CEO. Now, I've been wanting to do a little kind of thing like this, for quite a while now, and I thought I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, here we're going to be going into London, and the name of our airport is going to be Croydon Airport. Okay, and Croydon Airport is actually is going to be a little bit of history in this, and it's going to be played out in a sort of historical way. Obviously, we won't be able to do it in the correct way because we'll talk about the history soon, though. Okay, so Croydon Airport actually. Croydon Airport's ICAO code was actually EGCR, and we can't quite do that. So I'm just going to change it slightly to and I'm not really sure what the EGCR I'm CR probably Croydon, so EC the EG I'm not quite sure what it actually entirely meant. But yeah. So EGCR. So maybe we take away the G and we'll just do ECR for England Croydon, maybe. Okay. So so we've got ECR. Um, and we'll just do it. Do we go a little bit harder? 2 million, even a million. Um, I think we'll just stick with the 3 million. Okay. And in this save, I'm not going to be doing this simulation off. The simulation will be on. Okay. And we're going to take it a little bit slow so we can talk a little bit about the history of the airport um, while we're building things. Okay. So let me just launch a game and we'll be getting right into it. Okay. So here we are. And we're on our new map. We all know the drill. For those who haven't played before or played or seen Airport CEO videos, this is going to be a little bit different from a normal gameplay. I mean, it's going to be a gameplay. You can only really play the game one way, but we're doing it a little bit different. So, Croydon Airport, um, it was UK's uh, major and only international airport for for a while. Obviously, it's located in Croydon, which is South London, in England, and Croydon Airport in itself opened in 1920. However, it it was built up from two kind of little aircraft runway places. So sorry, the first place that was actually part of Croydon Airport was actually called Beddington Aerodrome. So it was two separate aerodromes. So Beddington Aerodrome is what we're going to start off with. Okay, so we're going to so we're in 1915. Okay, so Beddington Aerodrome was established in December 1915. So we're in 1915. So the first thing we want to be doing is we want to be getting our runways. So we're just going to go with grass because we're just little aerodromes. It's 1915. There's not a lot of things around really at that time, plane wise especially. So yeah, so we'll go like that. Can go here. There we go. Okay, and then we would have our grass runway, and we're just gonna go right across this way. Okay, so maybe about there, and then we'll get another runway, and this runway will be again, it will be grass, and it will be going as low as we can. So we can't go any lower, we can't go any further over, so we'll go there. Okay, and then we'll get another runway entry exhibit, and that will just go straight there. And then we will continue with our taxiway foundation right across there. Okay, so that's going to be the main idea. So we've got 2 runways. This will be for arrival, and this one will be for departure. Hopefully I flipped that runway around. Did I? I don't know. I really do not know. So let's just take it away first, and then put it back in. Okay. I think it was okay, and then maybe we'll do that one as well, just to be doubly sure that we're putting it in the right way. We don't lose any money when we do it this way. We get your full refund. So there we go. We now know that this is going to be for arrival. This will be for departure. Okay. So this is just going to be Beddington Aerodrome. It was one of a number of small airfields around London that were created for protection against Zeppelin airship raids during the First World War. So, as I said, it was established December 1915, and in January 1916, the first aircraft started to arrive at the aerodrome as part of the home defense. So, this is Beddington. Okay, so we're not going to have military planes arriving because it's not there. And it would be pretty cool if there were modders out there who could do that sort of thing and maybe design the planes to look like military aircraft. I think that would be pretty cool if that was possible. So let's just pause the game for now because it is still running, and I just noticed that because of those 2 buses. So pause button is the start button, or you can just click down here. Okay, so yeah, we went over quite a lot of things there. So here you go into aircraft infrastructure. You can have your runways, you can have asphalt or grass. We're going with grass because this is just a little aerodrome. You have your runway entry exits, your aircraft stands, which we will put in next, and then you have your taxiway foundations. So we want to be getting some grass stands. So we don't want to be doing too many of these to start with. So let's continue with taxiway foundation. And I want to come off for 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 by 5. So we want to start here. And I want to do another 5 by 5 there. Do the opposite on here. So there's a 5 by 5. So I want to start from here and we'll go 5 by 5. Okay, there we go. Then I don't know how we do this. So maybe not 5 by 5 actually. Maybe we do 5 by 5 right there, and then here, and then we can take away this 5 by 5 there. I think this is what we will do. Yeah. So we do it this way. Then this means we could have some stands, and the stands I don't want to be right up. So maybe about there would be fine. So we go 1, 2, 3. We'll go 4, 5. And 6. And we'll do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we will get our taxiway bit to come down this way and down that way. Okay, so then we've got 12 small stands. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So from there, we would need a fuel depot. So I'm not too sure where we're going to build this for now, but many things will move around. Okay, that is for sure. Many things will move around. So I think, could we just do a little one? I think we just do it kind of down this way. So first things first, I will want a vehicle checkpoint. And the vehicle checkpoint is just going to go straight there. Why not? Okay. And then from there, we will have, do we want asphalt or just grass? Inside, I think we'll just do grass all the way around. Okay, so this is going to come up to about there. So for now, we're just going to do a road there, and we'll do another bit of road there. And I think we'll just bring this right across to there. Okay, and I don't think that's going to be exactly centered. So if I went from there to there is 2,000. If I went from there to there is 1,750. 1,750, 1,875. So So yeah, it's just a little off because if I did 2000 to there and then I did another 2000, it would take you to, yeah, right there. So we're going to be one bit off. There we go. So there and there. And if we did this just to maybe there, let's do that. So we'll bring you off to there and then round to there. Okay. So how would that so to go in this way and then okay, there we go. That'll do. And then we'll just delete this little bit from there for now. Then I'm thinking we'd get our depot, fuel depot, and the fuel depot, come on, why are you, there you go. Fuel depot cannot be exactly dead center, but that's okay. And we'll just put you maybe just in about there for now. And then we get another little bit of road, little grass road, and we just fill you in like that. Okay, so that could be the start. Now, the next thing we need to be doing is we need to go into economy and get a contract for construction only contractors. Okay, so we're looking for one that offers quite a lot for fairly cheap. So 150 for $3, 3 yuan 20. 141 for 3 yuan 1. So I think maybe that's going to be maybe the best. Oh, nope, 4.8. Nope, no. Why would you? Why would you? Why would you? Let's go back in because I couldn't see the bottom ones. So I think it's going to be definitely Videki. I'm not sure. 150 for 3.2. So we'll sign that contract. Next, we want to be going into operations, and we will go into construction because this will allow us to. First, we want to allow general aviation. While I'm there, and I remember it for when we open up the airport. So yeah, from operations, economy, and offered contracts. And then you go to operations and construction. And here's where you can now see your contract with the contractor that you have. And then you can deploy. So I'm going to deploy all because we have 344 objects to construct, which is quite a lot. So we will unpause the game and we will just speed it up a little bit. Okay, so let's skip this bit for now. Okay, so here we will see buses coming in with the contractors. They will start picking up the boxes and they will start building everything that they possibly can. So let's see how this works. And it will take a little bit of time for these guys to build all of this. So while they're doing that, yeah, as we said, this is Beddington Aerodrome, which will eventually become Croydon Airport. Okay, so in Beddington, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Okay, so Beddington in itself it's a suburban area in the London borough of Sutton, and it's right next to Croydon. It was formed as a village of the same name, which until the early 20th century still included land which became termed entirely as Wallington. So Beddington actually has now it has a low energy housing estate on it, and it's quite a small place. It has about 21,000 population in it today. And yeah, as I said, it had a lot of open space, and that's kind of why the aerodrome was established there. And it's especially for World War One, to protect London from the Germans. So we're just going to quickly do a little bit like this. This is this is a taxi pathway. Taxi pathway will determine where planes will be able to move within your airport, and I always just do it right in the center of the the taxiway foundation, because I think it just looks more realistic if a plane is kind of moving along the central part of that. So you can see these contractors are making very, very good progress of what they're doing. Now we have the fuel depot, which is now built, so we can go ahead and we can we get any trucks yet? Yes, we can. So we just want maybe 2, I think, should be enough. Oh, we can't do that just yet because we need to get a contract for aviation fuel supplier. So again, we're looking for one that's the cheapest. So $1 and 0.2. So can we see anything? Oh, there we go, 0.9 and 0.2. Usually there will be one where first like 0.8 and 0.2, and that's kind of what we want to try and be finding. So note 1.2, we're looking for 0.9 still, 0.8 and 0.2. Usually this is about the cheapest. So we're going to go with this one just because it is the cheapest. Now that we have the contract signed, maybe we can purchase a product mixture phone, vehicle checkpoint, and vehicle depot. Oh, so we do not have a vehicle depot. So that's the next thing we want to be doing. N key for people. This is to get your flashlight kind of on. So we've got this there. So we want to get vehicle depot. So here we can either have a vehicle depot like this or a service vehicle parking lot. Now I'm thinking we just go with the service vehicle parking lot because why not? And we'll just put it maybe just over here. I think would be fine. And then we'll get a few little bits of road, grass road again, always with the grass road. And we'll just put that out like that. There we go. And then while we're waiting for that to be built, we will get a taxi pathway, and we'll just take that right along to there, and then right along to there. Okay, then we want to be changing all of this. This was for arrival, and this is for departure. There you can see arrival and departure. Now that has been built. So now that it's been built, let's pause again quickly, and we'll go into vehicles, and we'll bring in 2 of those. Okay, and then that should be kind of like one for there, and it should be all okay, I think, hopefully. And we have already done general aviation to be allowed. We will wait for the avgas service to be activated. While that's getting done, let's go back in to operations, and we will dismiss all of these workers, because we go back in again actually, and we can see they've got nothing to do. So we'll dismiss them so that it doesn't cost us a lot of money for all of that. Now those 2 vehicles have arrived. Where are they? There, they're coming. So these are 2 trucks. So we can go back into economy. I'm sorry, operations. We can activate the avgas, and then we can open up the airport. And then from there, we will just go into the runways, open up it. Oh, we need an ATC. So this is where it becomes a little bit unrealistic, because ATCs were not around at this point, as they are in this game. So we needed to be able to allow the game to go. So we're going to put the ATC just kind of down here, out of the way, out of sight, because it will get demolished at a later point. Okay, so actually we do need some of our contractors again, not too many, maybe just 10. Let's just deploy those 10. There we go. Okay, so this is all getting backed up a little bit. What's going on? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so unloading that stuff. Why is this, what's this bus doing? Okay, so there's the 10 contractors that we brought in. They're getting stuff, and they will go down and open up this here. Okay, so there they go. They're building it, and now it's built. So now we can go ahead into operations. Everything's all ready to go. We can now open up this runway. It's now open, and we will open up this runway, and that is now open as well. And then we want to go back in, and we will just dismiss all our contractors again. Okay, we don't want them costing us too much money. So that's nearly all of them cleared. hopefully. This has now just been filled up with gas, and there we can see there is our first and our second general aviation in, and they've fueled him. Now that's good, because if we go into the tutorial, it would, well, we've skipped a lot, so let's go into the checklist. Hello? Okay, so it says, there we go. It says open airport, allow general aviation, which we did, open the runway, which we did, and open all stands, which were already done. Then it says wait for 5TA. So if we go in here, it tells you everything you need to be doing. Contractor site, delivery site, sign a contract, deploy contractors, wait for contractors to arrive. We did all that. Place small runway, and place 2 runway exits. Now, if you're doing one as arrival, as long as you keep this as 2-way, you only need 1. You don't need both. Okay, so let's pause the game, because it's gone away from where we are. So, drag out the taxiway foundation, which we did here and down here. And it says place at least 5 small stands. So we placed 12. Wait for construction. We did that. And then place a small ATC, which is now down there. Air traffic control tower. Then it says open the airport. We did that. Allow general aviation. Open the runway, which we did. And open all stands and wait for 5 general aviation flights to land, which we have now had. Then it says redeploy the contractors, place a vehicle checkpoint, which we already did. Drag a service road to connect, which we already did. Place a vehicle depot, which is there. And then place small avgas fuel depot, which we already did as well. Then it says purchase avgas fuel trucks. We already did that. We did 2. Sign a contract. It's already done. And then it says wait for the aviation fuel supplier to refill your fuel depot, which it already did. You can see it's at 100%. Wait for the fuel truck to refill fuel depot. Enable the avgas, which we've done. And now it says refuel 5 general aviation aircraft, which we're in the process of doing. So we're up to the small airfield 505. So we're just going to keep an eye on that. See how many need to be refueled. He's been refueled. Okay, there we go. It's all done. Then it says the next part is going to be general aviation. But no, it's not. We are going to go around this a little bit different. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and unlock this. Now, I know that's going to cost a lot of money, but hey, it's done. It is done. Okay, then we are going to build another aircraft. But that will be, not aircraft, airfield, aerodrome. But that's for the second episode, because that is the end of us with our Beddington Aerodrome. It was established in 1915, and the first flights came in 1916. And we'll just imagine that the 2 aircraft that came in were BE'2Cs. And I'm going to look for a picture of those and put them as the thumbnail. So there we go, that's that. So Beddington, done. Next episode, we will be doing something over here. And you have to wait for the next episode to find out the name of that. And yeah, that's it. So, very simple little bit of there. We're making a tiny little bit of money. We just made there, 725 in the previous hour, which is not bad. Pretty decent. If we can continue at least making money, that's going to be very, very nice. So there we go. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, so you don't miss any future videos for this series. And if you liked it, of course, hit that like button. The more likes the video gets, the more views it will get, and the more views it gets, then the bigger our community is going to get. So there we go. That is it. That's Beddington Aerodrome on the process of becoming Croydon Airport. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.